Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a match of Dota 2. We're gonna have a match between WhyAre versus GamersUniversity. And then I realized that I have the wrong team name in there because they changed their name, obviously. Anyway, it's gonna be a match in GosuLeague Division 2. As you can see, this is an old pig face because they've already done a draft. So we were gonna wait for that until everybody picked up their heroes. We're gonna be stuck in this screen for now for another 12 seconds. So this is a GosuLeague match, Division 2. It's 2 matches in total. It's a league system, so everybody faces each other twice at the end of the season. A team with the most points wins, and of course for Division 2, it also goes that the team with the most points will be moving out to the Division 1. And that's of course what you want, because you want to be fighting for that big glory and of course all the big bucks in there. And a lot of shoutouts going out. We will see who's playing what. We're going to go over GamersUniversity first, who are on the dire side. We see that they have picked up a Templar Assassin, have picked up a Lich as well. Everybody going towards the bottom lane for now. Picked up an Enigma who's gone for 5 polarities, so is probably aiming to go for that jungle. We have a Queen of Pain, and oh, sorry, I have to say who's playing what. So Ace is going to be playing the Templar Assassin, Krag X is going to be playing the Lich, we're going to see HYAC going to be playing the Enigma, Crits will be playing the Queen of Pain, and it will be Voof who will be playing the Tidehunter. So they got team fight, they got mid-game, more mid-game in the TA, and they got a bit of an anti-carry there, because of that Faceless Void, of course. The Yapsor is going to be playing by WhyAre, who is looking for some trouble here maybe, but we have got ourselves a showdown slightly, looking to go for an Tidehunter, of course, a tanky hero, looking for someone to gush, can't find it yet. 5 heroes versus 5. Harassment on a Queen of Pain as well. Queen of Pain didn't spec anything just yet. Lich didn't spec his nuke just yet either, so we're gonna see and wait. For now, it's gonna be GamersUniversity that's now kind of split up. Shackle does Lich, you are in a lot of trouble, my friend. Right clicks are gonna go through, and Lich is not that fast of a hero. He will be first blood, and he will be first blood for Invoker. Invoker, who's gonna be played by Sparta for the side of WhyAre. We're gonna see Smasher on the Windrunner. We're gonna see three people on this bottom lane, or at least one in the jungle, gonna be played by DX. We're gonna see Yapsor, like I just said, on the Faceless Void, and we're gonna see Baster playing the Leshrac. And that is the entire lineup. So we're gonna see a semi-tri lane, or at least Faceless Void will be here farming with Leshrac as a support. It will be in the mid lane will be a Templar Assassin versus the Invoker, and on the top lane it will be a Windrunner that already picked up a haste rune versus the Queen of Pain, and I don't think she missed anything from that creep wave because of that haste rune. And of course, I mean, GamersUniversity, they already lost their first blood, but I think that was, I mean, they could have all backed up that way. That was probably the best way to go, but Lich going the other way kinda messed that up a bit. Lich is going towards the bottom lane here, so here as well, because nope, I don't see why that happened. Because he wants to deny creeps to this Faceless Void because they don't want him to get too big. Right now, because of course we weren't here for the draft, but if you look at strategy versus strategy, we have GamersUniversity that has a mid game. The TA, Queen of Pain, Ravage, Tidehunter. It's a lot. Black Hole as well. So team fights mid game. One thing that they can't do anything against is this late game Faceless Void. The only thing they can do is make sure that that mid game window of opportunity is going to be as wide as possible, which means that slow down the Faceless Void as much as possible, which is where the Lich is coming in very handy. But he has to have a bad start, and right now he doesn't have that too much, because of course First Blood was on his side, and he got the experience from it as well as some gold for being around there. Shrek is going to be able to deny creep waves. Sentry Ward's getting in place, or at least Sentry Ward, Observer Ward. It's going to be Chen that scouts them out, or the Warrior leading the charge, where they will be able to back off. I mean, they won't be able to really kill off the Faceless Void, but they will be able to get experience up on that Tide and deny experience up onto this Faceless Void. That's going to be their goal. On the top lane is going to be Windrunner versus the Queen of Pain. I mean, we have seen this lane up for a long time. For a long time. Like, yeah, solo lane for Shackle, for Queen of Pain, you're dead. No, you blinked! You're not dead! Pops a salve, and it's actually a Windrunner! 3 HP!
You simply
both use a salve. So yeah, this lineup is, I mean, in theory, neither of these should die, but because they both think, well, you know what, I'm gonna die anyway, as a guy, because I got Blink and I got Windrun, that's just what's gonna happen. At some point, one will be overstepping their boundaries. Although right now, they probably got to fight for themselves a bit, so maybe playing it a bit more safe. But that will be something to keep an eye out for sure. We have got the Invoker versus in the mid lane. There's the last one, nice. Invoker's gonna be 9 for 2 picked up boots. Has already got his face boots complete right now, with the TA being 9 for 2 as well. So very even in his middle lane. As Tidehunter, I mean, he's not getting last hits. Really, he's got 1 last hit so far, with Faceless Void being on 13. They're not being able to deny him that much or harass him that much though. Leshrac, of course, standing close by just to maybe throw out some harassment as well, but I do feel like they're being a bit too passive. We're gonna see though. Of course, they've ordered to jungle, making sure that at least the lane is going to be put into their direction. Of course, Lich will help with that as well, with denying creeps constantly, even though he can deny creeps now. And there he goes, and there's a time lapse away. Off with you, indeed. It's going to be a Quaswex Invoker, by the way. Of course, that's very handy if you versus something like, for example, a Tide. If you can burn away his mana before he does his Ravage, he will not be able to do anything, and that team fight is not going to happen. Basically, stop the team fights in his track, so good stuff there. Now let's see what's going on still on the top lane. 12 for 7 and 14 for 4, so still very even. I mean, first blood has already happened, obviously, so now I'm just a bit checking where would the first action be. Well, actually, that's going to be these two. Leshrac and Chen have smoked up. They have a Troll Warlord, and they're going to go towards the bottom lane. That is the best lane. I mean, these two heroes do not have an escape mechanism. Of course, tanky here, Tidehunter is there, and there's a lot of harassment. Jeffs are actually baiting them out, but here comes the support. Here comes the web. It's going to be the Lich that they're going to go on. Leshrac still will follow up, and that is going to be a kill. Lich goes down again, and Tidehunter still taking a lot of damage here as well. And there is still an Edict if he wants to go for it, and he wants to go for it. They want to dive this, they want to get this Tide. Will they be able to get it though? Leshrac does have boots, might be able to chase. No boots yet on the Tide. And he's going to be fine. Stun lands on the Lich, TP back in. Landed a Frost Nova up on the Chen, but Chen will be fine as well as the Tide now. But still, I mean, Lich died now twice in this game, and of course that's both on the bottom lane. And of course, Faceless Void did not pick up the last hit, but you know, with the new rework, with the patch, being close for kills pays off more than it did before. No, I just have to click there. Done. So that is, it's good stuff for the Faceless Void. He's having a happy lane here. Of course, he's not really owning on those last hits, but, you know, it's not going bad at all. And he's getting levels fast as well. Level 5 up on him with level 3 still on the Tide as well as the Lich. So being shut down is really not really the case here. TA picking up an invisibility rune. And will make Invoker a bit more skeptic about moving around, but it looks like the invisibility rune is just for a secure last hit. And the Edict is already off. Cold Snap is on. Ace now have to run away. Trap still lands. There's a melt damage trying to crit. And there's the melt. Tornado though will be enough. One more hit needed and that's a kill. Invoker picking it up. Hey! Invoker has a face! That wasn't there for a while, for a long time. But Invoker has a face again. Happy times. Queen of Pain, regen rune, and it's going back the long road. It's gonna be supported by an Enigma, maybe, if they want to go on this Windrunner. Maleficent will be there, Shadow Strike as well, and there they see her coming. Right clicks are gonna be there, there's a shout. No kill just yet, but there was a kill on the bottom lane again. Lich going down on the bottom lane. And this time it was the Faceless Void that picks up the last hit. So right now, there's like two options. Or you only leave your Tide here so that your Lich can do other stuff elsewhere, which probably would be the best option, or you're gonna keep trying what you are trying right now and have the risk of having Lich picked up again, because Lich is now level 4 with a level 5 Faceless Void who almost is level 6 and therefore almost has his Chronosphere and therefore almost can kill off the Lich at least again. And look at the last hits. I mean really, Yapstor can get everything there, 20 last hits. I mean yes, he is not doing as well as a Queen of Pain or as an Invoker or something like that, but still doing good. No mana up on the Tide. Faceless Void level 6 right now, doesn't have mana for Chronosphere just yet. In the meantime, in the middle lane, we see Invoker taking a lot of damage, and there's a black hole helping out. Dust is on there. Invoker actually still managed to kill off the Enigma with help of the tower. There's the Leshrac stun, and it's Ace that's taking a lot of damage, and will go down, 2 down. And Invoker staying alive. And WhyAre pulling ahead in this game. Taking down all the kills. Sonic Wave, so that's the first kill that's being done by GamersUniversity, and it's done by Crit from the top lane. Queen of Pain doing the works, got 1200 gold up. Wonder what she's gonna go for, and maybe she's gonna try to push down the tower right now. Because that Sonic Wave kind of cleared away that thing. Creep wave, that is. Yes. Another Shrek and Chen still on the warpath. In the meantime, here comes Faceless Void. He's gonna be, yeah, I was gonna say, gonna be supported by the Invoker. There's the chronosphere on the tide. He will go down. Lich looks to be safe, though Tornado will still pick him up. Will they go for it? Cold Snap is on cooldown. Is he gonna die for this? Looks like he is. No, he does not. No, he's not. I think he would have been able to get it, but the TP support's too scary. They are gonna be pushing down this tower. There's a Centaur and there's a Warrior. Clarity Potion up on the Invoker. Lich still trying to do what he can. Popped his salve to be able to stay here. But as I said during a draft earlier this day, Lich is not a hero that is very good if you want to try to counter push. First, the armor is there, might help TP in for the tide. That will definitely help. In the meantime, Queen of Pain is being forced back from the top lane, but we're gonna stick here on the bottom lane, see what this Invoker is gonna do. Cold Snap lands, Nova still there, Test of Fate still there as well, and Tidehunter, is he gonna be able to make it out? Tornado will pick him up on the edge and will be able to get the kill, and Lich will be able to stay alive. Tier 1 tower, still under attack, and we'll probably drop here as well. Faceless Void fortification going off. In the meantime, Enigma going towards the top lane. Windrunner was able to force down the, or force back the Queen of Pain there. So that's why she's no longer on the top lane. So pressure on both the top lane as well as the bottom lane. Faceless Void picking up the tower. 0 for 2. Is doing really good. And then Windrunner will be able to back off. And HhyAre knows that, so not going to be doing anything with that. We see Temporary Assassin, mid-game, 42 for 12. I mean, if we look at GamersUniversity lineup, we already said earlier, like, they should be having the mid-game. The thing, though, they don't really have the early game with the lanes. Only the Queen of Pain would be able to do something there. But mid-game is there is when they get the levels up. Right now, though, they're getting shut down hard. And the levels are lacking right now. Tidehunter should have been level 6 by now. With the Temporary Assassin, doesn't do bad. For sure, and actually went for power threats rather than the normal phase boost that we see. Blink in, Queen of Pain still managed to get the kill on the Windrunner here. Malefice able to help out. Maybe we're gonna see a kill on the tower. We have an Invoker. EMP on top of the hill. That's fun. Might have been misaimed. There, I've got tower pressure coming off on this tier 2 again, tier 1 rather.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Faceless Void still burning towards his Battle Fury. Level 5 still up on the Tidehunter. Is going to try to do what he can, but he's, like I said, they won't be able to kill him just yet. Tier 1 tower top lane still went down. TA is going to be popping up his refraction, trying to do something here. But look at that. I mean, that Nova, that Edict already pops the refraction off. I mean, that's a counter already there. She can't really do anything, and this is already too far in. Gets a cold snap, stun from the Centaur, not going to hit Malefice. And the Centaur actually not stunning anymore. Malefice on the Invoker, and I mean, they know they have a black hole, so they didn't want to chase that just yet. Lich is still not level 6 either. But around this time is the time that we normally see Temporary Assassins trying to go for kills, but she picked up her power threat, so won't be able to chase any people down anytime soon, even though she has that trap, of course. Smoke up for WhyAre. I'm gonna just change my my title on my Twitch, because obviously with the team name wrong there, that's not very polite. I'm gonna be putting that one. Nope, it's a T. Update. There we go. Hand of God going through to save the Faceless Void on this bottom lane. Queen of Pain still gonna find him, and also gonna find Windrunner Shackle. Latches. But they're gonna be too slow to follow it up on. Or are they? Cold Snap still there. Queen of Pain blink away right now. Blinks away right now. Is gonna be able to TP out. Should be able to TP out. EMP will still hit. But she has got level 4 blink, so she is hiding safely. Stick charges, will be able to blink again. Will be also be able to TP if she wants, but blinks again. Better safe than sorry. Now they see her. Oh, and that's a path cleared out. Queen of Pain, you better run. Here comes the creeps, and that's a kill. Lost power shot hitting right in there. In the meantime, tier 1 tower gonna get some harassment, but not gonna go down just yet. Enigma backing off already. TP in from the Tide, who is level 6 right now, did use his Ravage to try to kill off the Faceless Void in the bottom lane. That's why the Hand of God was used, in case you're wondering. There's the Invoker, 1700 gold up on him. I still don't know what this Templar Assassin wants to go for. Lancer Trap, 50% slow. Malefice there as well. Will be going invisible in time. Doesn't look like a tornado. Invisible not there. There's no mana on this Invoker, but the Wax is there to help him speed up. And he will be fine. And they don't want to chase that one, and he will be sent home also by the Chen. I got told the illusion of the Chen sending people home got changed, but I didn't really see it there. It seems to be, I got told it's harder to spot. Oh, TA, you're in a world of trouble. EMP stun, and that is gonna be a kill. I think too much stuns, and that's a kill. Chen picking it up, dominating Chen. Chen being 4 for 0 for 4. He's been an 8 out of 11 kills. That is impressive. In the meantime, Windrunner able to kill off Queen of Pain. As Queen of Pain dives very far to try and get that kill on the Windrunner, but wasn't able to do so. And it looks like both Chen as well as the Windrunner picked up a headrest. So I'm curious to see which one of the two is going to go for Mechanism. Maybe they want 2. Tier 2 tower. Gonna get some pressure. Edict will be there, level 4.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And even though the cast point got changed, that's still a lot of damage going through. Ravage is off cooldown again though. They might try to go for a 3-on-3 it would be. Although I have to say 3-on-3 with, I have to say favor of WhyAre. There's a dust being popped. Doesn't see anything though. Here comes the TA as well. The Shrek is gonna try to TP out. Will be able to do so. And everybody else backs off as well from WhyAre. We'll be fine. EMP, Tornado, slows them down. Ravage is still there though, Trap Lashes, Black Hole, hits 2, Sonic Wave, and that is not even needed of a Ravage, and that is 2 kills, both the Invoker as well as the Windrunner going down. That's a Ravage! And that is a double kill for Crit. That is a dominating streak ended, and that is a tier 1 tower in return, a second tower to go down on the side of the Radiance, and this is what I was talking about. This is the mid game. GamersUniversity say welcome to the game. In the meantime, bottom lane though, this guy is still extremely dangerous because unlike the plan, like I said at the start, the plan was to slow down his growth, slow down the end game, so to speak. It didn't really work. It actually sped it a bit up because he's doing really good. He's got 2 kills and died once yet, and has got nice levels as well, level 9. Is building towards the Battle Fury. Buckler is gonna be on the Chen. Nothing yet extra on the Windrunner, so we don't know yet what she's gonna go for. If she's just gonna maybe go for a pipe. I mean, there's a lot of magical damage coming off from GamersUniversity. I wouldn't blame them. And there goes the Gush. Where is there? Yes, there's the Gush. The Chronosphere is up though if he wants to, but he's just gonna TP out. Doesn't want to be standing there anymore, and is actually going towards the top lane to be able to continue farming here and harass Queen of Pain maybe a bit too. Queen of Pain will harass something back in return as well. And tier 2 tower, that's 1 hit and that's a kill. Should be. There we go, on the Shrek edicts and stuff. And that's a tier 2 tower. First tier 2 tower dying in the game. Then they know Enigma is in the jungle. And they're gonna try to find him. Should be able to do so also. Enigma now backing off because there's a ward there and he saw everybody moving into the jungle to try and find him. And there's now one tower in favor of WhyAre. It was even for a short period of time. Tier 1 tower bottom lane taking a lot of pressure though. We'll make it uneven again, or we'll make it even again I should say. Gold graph in the meantime, not that much difference. Neither there has the experience graph. And that's quite odd considering that, well, actually not odd at all. There goes the tower. Experience graph is back again around normal because most of the kills that were done by WhyAre were done early game, and the kills that were done by GamersUniversity were done later in the game. And later in the game kills give more experience, so that is why we see that one. Power shot, Tornado trying to find someone that's here, but nobody is there. Everybody already got back out. Queen of Pain TP'd out of that one. We're also going for a Lincoln Sphere by the looks of it. In the meantime, TP from the Invoker to clear out some of the creeps here. And of course these two backing off again, I don't blame them. The Invoker is pretty scary. I'm gonna put up net worth so that we see what really counts. In the meantime, tier 1 tower looking to be taking a lot of heat soon. But the support is there as well, and that might be enough to force them back, and it looks like it is. I mean, they had the previous fight that didn't really work out as intended. They lost 3 heroes, and I don't want to have a remake of that one, so they just back off. And then Windrunner actually picked up her power threads rather than anything else before deciding to do what to do with the headrest. Enigma mechanism complete, so going a bit faster than the Chen in that regards. Even though the Chen is very close, just needs the recipe. What was the donkey bringing? Oh, I just see peace scrolls. One for each? Yeah, just one. Just one for the TA. TA 1200 gold, picked herself up some drums to still get that extra movement speed. Tier 2 tower gonna get pressured, the other one defending it so far is gonna be the Windrunner, who's gonna send through a power shot. Doesn't hit the creep that is tanking the tower though. Does hit crit, but yeah, what can you do? Trap will be placed, and there's more heroes coming in to defend this tier 2 if they were gonna go on it. Which we're not even sure if they would, but they are backing up right now, or they should be. Queen of Pain. Be careful now. Meantime, faces Void, of course, back to farming. He is highest up on that net worth with that Battle Fury of his. 9k gold, 900 gold in the inventory. 9k would be a bit much. Just a bit though. 4 staff up on the Invoker. 15 stacks on his magic stick also. Something to keep track of. There's a big team fight. He has a lot of health to restore. Tide Hunter looking to be going for a Blink Dagger as his first real item after the Mana Boots and the Iron of Shadows. Wanting to have that initiation. I think Enigma might be going for the same thing, unless he rather wants a BKB. But this, I mean, BKB, we already see the Queen of Pain. Really, I told you to be careful, Crit. Told you so. Uses all his battle charges. Tier 2 tower, Tier 1 tower, still gonna go down. Maybe they're gonna get a Roshan in return though. Looks like they might be. But with these Chen creeps, they should be able to get this tower. The Shrek stung from the side, Crit now has to blink out. I will leave the tower to die, but like I said, Roshan being taken down in return. Double downstream of the TA helping out.
Middle tower is under attack.
And extra armor, of course, from the Lich helping out as well. As well as the refraction. 2100 gold. Templar says I would be able to buy a Blink Dagger if she wants to. And they're gonna go towards the top tower. I mean, Crit's still around there, hanging around there with 4 of his enemies. And they find the Invoker, EMP, blink away from Crit. Here comes the TA, he's gonna find Sparta. There's the Malefice, 4 staff forward will be enough. Another trap to pop. Hand of God going through, and that is Invoker down. They wanna go for more. Another trap lands on the Chen. And he's gonna try to TP out. Is he gonna be able to do so? No. He's picking up a last hit. So much nuke damage coming up from GamersUniversity. And Tier 2 tower stays alive. And TP out there from the Windrunner towards the bottom lane. And of course the Upstore was still farming. And he actually picked something up. What is he bringing to himself? Picked up a Blade of Leprosy. Is it probably gonna go for Mantis Tower or something like that? We'll see though. There's people coming in. GamersUniversity. 4, 5 heroes now in this mid lane. Soon with that girl with there, Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, who does have enough money to buy an ultimate orb if she wants to. And there is enough money on the Tide to buy a Blink Dagger if he wants to. And there's almost enough money on the Enigma for to buy a Blink Dagger if he wants to. In the meantime, the Shrek gonna find a hero. Crit trying to juke it out. Already dodged the stun. Here comes the Windrunner though. The Shackle doesn't ledge, and now you should blink away. Now you should blink away. Sonic Wave will still kill off the Leshrac, and there's the blink away, and that's gonna be fine. Mechanism being cast. Hello, Smasher. Hello, TA. By Windrunner. Tornado. Ravage hits onto Anchor Smash. And it is a massacre. And it is an Invoker that's trying to get away. Pops himself with his but a Chronosphere catches all 5 heroes. Lich goes down. Queen of Pain goes down. And let's see if he's gonna get more, because he's got a Malefice and he is gonna go down himself. Tide Hunter ending his dominating streak that he just cut. And it's only Sparta that stays alive on the side of WhyAre. And all of that started with the juke coming off from Queen of Pain. Crit trying to kill off the Leshrac, Leshrac trying to kill off the Queen of Pain. Windrunner coming to help, and then everybody coming to help. And then everybody be locked inside a Chronosphere. But then only the Invoker and the Faceless Void left alive there. Well, at least the Battle Fury did his job. I mean, he killed off the Queen of Pain. And it should have... No, I guess he didn't have his recipe just yet. Nope, no mechanism just yet. And Queen of Pain going for a cloak indeed, as in for a hood. As in for a pipe. That's the story. The Shrek, drums up there, Yasha up there. And Invoker going for a sheep stick. But right now, as they're coming to the Tide, time where Gamers University, they have to actually get a bit more ahead than they are right now, because Faces Void will continue farming. I mean, they are starting to get ahead. 2k right now in gold, which is really not that much. Experience graph shows it better. That's the last couple of fights, last couple of kills, all went the way of Gamers University. But this Faceless Void can still change everything around. In the meantime, it's going to be Invoker, it's going to get a Cold Snap, going to get a Tornado already. Should be able to get out. Lashrek's is not hitting anything anymore. And Queen of Pain finding someone again. This time it's a Faceless Void. Can she really chase? Should she really chase? There's people coming in there. And now she backs off, and she sees that too. Trap is there to give some extra vision. And it's Queen of Pain that should be safe. 3k gold up on her. Should still be able to buy a Lincoln Sphere if she wants to. She gonna go back in there? Thinking it's only the Chen there anyway? I mean, she has still got 2 bottle charges as well as 400 stacks on her stick. Level 14 Queen of Pain versus level 9 Chen? Maybe. Maybe. Faceless Void gonna be hiding. But there's now a smoke up for Gamers University on the middle lane. They have a Ravage up as well. Tidehunter has a Blink. Enigma is actually going for BKB. 5 heroes in the mid lane. And WhyAre knows something is wrong. There are so many heroes missing on the map. And now the Tide shows himself. They can still try to take this tower. They're still going to try to take this fight. TP incoming from the Faceless Void. He wants to be there if there's going to be a team fight. He wants to be able to be the deciding factor with the Chronosphere. It's all depending on when they're going to go in, when the Enigma can go in, when the Black Hole can go in, when the Ravage is going to be sprung up on the Radiant side. There's no more mana on the TA right now. She picked herself up as stunging Yasha, by the way. Something you don't see every day. But yeah, no more mana because that was the EMP burning everything out. Shackle doesn't latch. Here comes the Chronosphere. Only latches in the Tide though. Will be able to stay alive. Should be. In the meantime, Ace trying to do some damage there. And it's indeed Ravage will be used soon, I would think. There it is. All our healed Hand of God going through Sonic Wave, and that's a Black Hole. Catches 4 heroes. That is Lashrek down. Chen down. And it's the Winter that's trying to get away from this one. Tidehunter doing what he can. He doesn't have any mana anymore though. Melt damage going up on the Invoker will be fine, but they can't say the same for the Winter. That was 3 down. 3 down on the side of WhyAre, with everybody still alive on Gamers University. And the Faceless Void is already back inside the base. And the Invoker as well. Queen of Pain picking up the last hit of the tower while Sparta trying to deny and not able to do so. TP out from the Templar Assassin. To the top lane, continue farming. There's gonna be Tidehunter that make good use of his Ravage, and I mean, the Chronosphere kinda messed it up. I mean, he jumped in, realized he didn't have the Chronosphere anymore that he wanted, realized he was in a tough spot, so had to kinda still use the Chronosphere, and then was not able to do anything with it. So that is not really what they were going after. And still Chen, I mean he died again, still no mechanism for you. And they smoked up, trying to look for a kill, trying to look for that advantage that they need. In the meantime, invisibility rune up on the Queen of Pain. If she finds them, that is going to be really painful for them, because they'll know that someone is close, but they won't know where, and the smoke will be popped up. Crit, are you going to go there? Yes, he is. Smoke popped up on the Chen, sees them running. And they now know that someone is close, someone was close. Because they're no longer dusted. I'm gonna have to drink some water, wait a second. We're gonna follow the Chen in the meantime. It should be warm water, I guess. If it's for my throat, but... Well, I don't really have warm water right now. We'll try to get some in between games, I guess. Wow, so that's a lot better, isn't it? BKB up on the Queen of Pain. This is quite surprising to see. I mean, she obviously was going for Lincolns first. Maybe she still wanted to go for Bloodstone rather than Lincolns, but decided to go for Lincolns anyway after doing anything else with that Perseverance. And I mean, even with the BKB, she's still going to be stuck inside that Chronosphere. That's the main thing. Are they gonna smoke up again? No, they shouldn't. Faces Void still trying to find some farm. It seems like it's quite before a storm. It's 14 to 14 in kills. But it's GamersUniversity that definitely made sure that they have indeed the mid game. As expected. Even though the start wasn't as they were wanting to. But the mid game is definitely there. Cold Snap going off on the Queen of Pain should be fine though. We'll be able to escape. Should be able to escape Tornado. Are they actually gonna go in there? No. That was the experience graph, by the way. Also, of course, in favor of GamersUniversity. Same story as last time. GamersUniversity is getting the later hits, later kills, and most of the kills from WhyAre were done in the start of the game. Less experience for you. And the Shrek actually farming together with the Chen here. I think Void actually got sent back by Chen, by the way, in the previous fight, but I'm not sure. I still have to see that happening because it looks different, and I've been told you see it less. So finally, he has his mechanism. I've been told you see it a bit. It's a bit less visible, but we should still be able to see it. In the meantime, TP out from the Windrunner will be fine because TA cannot stun or do anything to stop that. 3,400 gold up on that TA as well. I mean, with that Sanjin Yasha, I mean, she is extra fast. And of course, you know, as a haste as well, so kind of extra fast even. But yeah, I mean, it's not the normal build that we see. Normally we see Face, Boots, Blink Dagger, then Desolator or BKB, whichever is needed. But right now it's Threads, it is Sanjin Yasha.
Unseen.
And I'm curious to see what she's gonna go for next, because I really have no clue. Invisibility from the Faces Void, Roshan back up again. TA knows that probably is wanting to go for that. And it's already the dire side that it's indeed moving towards the Roshan pit. But I do think the Radiant side this time knows something is happening, and they have the invisibility on the Void. They could just land a Chronosphere there. If they wanted. Smoke up. Void does not need that. And they back off already. The smoke is still on there. They won't range just yet. They see the Faces Void though. Cold Snap upon Tidehunter will be fine. Power Shot to send him on his way. And this will be turning into a team fight. Not a pretty one, I think, either. Faces Void does have his Chronosphere. There is a Ravage up. Shackle doesn't match. Blink in. Ravage. That is a Shrek already gone. EMP still going through, but there's a Chronosphere. And it's gonna be 2 heroes, 3 heroes that's gonna be locked inside there. Chen actually was locked inside there as well. Still Hand of God going through, but it's actually him that died. Black Hole being casted. Catch just to carry the one that they won. Power Shot will still go through, but they won't care. They only care about the Faces Void. Mana Fist will still go off there as well as a time lapse to the low ground, but the blink after that from the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, can she get him? Yes, she can. And Windrunner trying to get the Enigma, will get it, will try to run away afterwards. He's gonna try to TP out. Is there anything to do against it? I don't think so. Cold Snap and meet there from the back, hits on the Lich. Lich is gonna go down here, and Vocal pick on the last hit, and now it's Queen of Pain that has to blink out, will be able to do so. And there was a buyback being done there from the Faces Void, by the way.
Bottom tower is under attack.
3 for 3, I believe, in total. The Shrek being the first one to go down. And everything being used from both sides. And I have to say, I mean, you know, we all saw the Chronosphere, right? But it also locked in heroes from the Radiant team. For a second there, I kind of forgot which team that the Absol was on. And the Lich Ultimate, I mean, everybody knows about the combination Faces Void Lich Ultimate because it can bounce around real nice and stuff like that. But yeah, that was actually... Oh, Queen of Pain, are you sure? That was actually not really as intended because the Lich Ultimate really made use of that. Oh, hello, Tornado. Roshan still halfway through his speed. There's the Chen already down. Just blink in there. The Shrek still, oh, sorry, Roshan's still alive though. And they're both not trying to kill it because they wanted to wait for the last hit. Nova Edict, and that is gonna be the Dire picking it up and Queen of Pain picking up the Aegis. Faces Void dying in the midst of all of that as well. Queen of Pain still died, but we'll be back up again shortly because of the Aegis. TP out from another Shrek and will not be able to do so because TA just gets a triple kill for that one, and it's Invoker that's the only one left alive there. We'll be able to get himself out of that one with the Force Staff. And that was, by the way, Desolator, Hello, Templar, Assassin. And GamersUniversity starting to look really dangerous and really strong. Even without that Ravage, even without the Black Hole, they just won a team fight, and even the Chronosphere was, I believe, off cooldown.
Thanks.
But yeah, last time Chronosphere didn't really help because the Lich Ultimate just bounced through the heroes that were stuck inside the Chronosphere as well. And they're looking to go for more. Waiting for the creep wave. Yeah, this is the creep wave. Here he comes. Be ready for it. One hit, and now the backdoor protection is off, so they're gonna go for it. Tornado EMP still go through. Doesn't matter. They want to go for this tower. Some hits still allotted before the next creep wave comes. Queen of Pain getting a close up, getting a shot. Whoa, taking a lot of damage. Pipe up, mech up. And still crit, taking a lot of damage there. Still has bottle charges as well as some early charges to save her life. And blinks away afterwards again. But everybody's up again on the side of WhyAre. And it is the Lich that is just a ward person, so it's gonna buy more wards. So I'm just checking to see if I missed any items. And I don't think I did anytime soon, not yet, nope. Still the same items with the TA getting her Destillator. It's got 2400 gold already. Let's go over the Radiant side for a short while. Still have Leshrac, he's got his phase boots, he's got, power threads, he's got his drums. He's a happy tide. Happy Leshrac rather. He's an Invoker. He's gonna go for Sheepstick. He can buy a next piece if he wants to, but also could just wait until he has all of it. Because he doesn't have inventory slots anyway, and might just stay for buyback just in case something like the previous fight happens again. Pipe up on the Windrunner. And the Chen, we already saw him. He's been dying a couple of times, so he doesn't have any more than a mechanism still. We're missing one guy. Here he is, and it is the Faceless Void who's trying to farm as fast as he can. And he actually decided not to go finish off his man style. He picked up an Ogre Club, so probably going to go for BKB first. Just so he doesn't get ravaged or malefaced or anything like that. He will still get put in a black hole, but should be okay. 4 heroes here on the bottom lane from GamersUniversity, with the 5th coming in there from the TA. And that's going to be Leshrac, going to go down. The Queen of Pain picking it up. That's a very, very fast kill. And I didn't even need the burst damage from the TA there. Power shot going through. Just trying to slow them down, but it looks like this tier 2 tower has seen the end. Tornado EMP still going through. Will burn away some of the mana, but not all. And the mana boots are there as well. That's the tier 2 tower down. And it looks like GamersUniversity. I mean, they have everything. They've got the Ravage, they've got the Black Hole, they're ready for it. Of course, there's also a Chronosphere up on the Faceless Void, but they know Faceless Void is on the top lane. He just took down a tier 2 tower. And he will probably TP at some point if they don't go in with the next creep wave. But they have track on him. They see where he is. They see when he's going to do something. And maybe he's going to be TPing now. We're going to check it out though. In the meantime, tier 2 tower. Tier 3 tower getting harassed. Faceless Void still not TPing. Gonna try to push them back. Force them back. And now he's TPing. And now they know it. So they back off. And a ward being placed instantly by the Radiant, so they know when the best time to go in is for the Faceless Void. When he can jump in there and lay down his Chronosphere. Something that they want to do. Very bad. Ty's still standing close by though. The Shrek stun hitting up on the TA. Gonna be landing a hit again up on the tower. Slowly but steadily, the tower is gonna be dropping. And it is all part of the window that they have been creating. The window before Faceless Void gets too big, and while they still have the advantage, and they definitely still have the advantage. And I have to say, even if Faceless Void gets very big, there's still the massive teamfight coming up from GamersUniversity, and the Chronosphere. I mean, it's even helping the Lich a bit, like did the previous time. Pipe is up, Fortification goes up as well. Shackle doesn't latch. Leshrac stun, tries to clear out the creep wave. Refraction already popped off again. Power shot, there's the stun. Or sorry, the slow, 50%. Tower still 300 HP again gone. Waiting for the next tower. For the next creep wave rather. 3700 gold up on an Invoker. And I'm having the buyback status on, so you see if this turns into a big fight, buybacks are going to be really important if it's going south for WhyAre. Shackle doesn't latch. Tower almost down. Pipe up. There's a blink in. That's a Ravage. Nice pipe though from the Radiance. Lich Ultimate gonna bounce through. There's also some creeps there. It's gonna be a Chronosphere, but Japsor got turned into a Piglet before anything else. And that is a Black Hole. Catches 2. And that is a Faceless Void already down. Blink away from something else. Should be fine. It's gonna be sent home by the Chen. Actually, it's gonna be Leshrac that's gonna be going down as well as the Chen now too, and as well as the tower. And the Windrunner who was sent home there by the Chen is gonna be the only one alive together with the Invoker, and they can't really do anything here. Tornado will still go through, but the barracks will still die. No buybacks on the heroes that died. No buybacks on the Faceless Void. No buybacks on the Chen. No buybacks on the Leshrac. Melt damage will still go through. EMP, Shackle will not latch. Trap again, and we see the Invoker getting turned. Oh, really, that goes so fast. And that is the entire team dead. And Invoker did have a buyback and used it also. Also tried to push back the middle lane. Hoping that they won't go for that. In the meantime, middle lane is totally pushed out towards the Dire side though. And they have to pick off that lane. In the meantime, Invoker, thank you. That would have been a bit of a bad choice, going in on 3 right there by himself. Knowing that the rest of the team was dead. Better defend the base. And we have got an Assault Grass up by the Tempo Assassin, so not only very dangerous on the damage, also very tanky right now on the armor. And I have to say, Faceless Void, he needs to be faster. He needs to be faster with this carry Void. He is not ready to carry just yet. And he hesitates when he goes in, and we just saw that. That hesitation, that cost him his life. Hesitation gave him a chance to be turned into a piglet, to be blocked inside a black hole, and to not be able to do anything there. He got picked up before the fight even started, and he was the one that went in himself. Not the right decision there to make. And it cost him a barracks, in fact. This is nice. Wonder if someone will come to. Yeah, I was gonna say the blinks go off on the from the Tide Launcher. They know it's there. They have to have someone to go there though. They know Leshrac is hanging around there. Although Leshrac is level 11 and there's level 21 on the TA, so she goes there. She should be able to do something there. And saying that, level 21 on the TA. Let's see what the Faceless Void level is like. He's level 17, so he's not doing as good, but he's not doing that bad. Although then we look at the net worth. And then we see, okay, you know what? That's a lot of gold. That is almost 20k gold in total. 25k experience. And that was such a good start for WhyAre. I mean, their lanes were made basically all one. But that's the thing with the lineup from GamersUniversity. They need levels. Thailander needs levels. I mean, gold is nice, but levels are more important. Same thing goes for the Enigma. He was in the jungle. He's getting that gold regardless. And the ward is still there. It's gonna be disappearing in the sentry wards. In the meantime, someone gets turned into a chicken. The mechanism being used instantly, and they're already backing off. And that's gonna be the Chen creep going down. And I wonder why they are pulling on the bottom lane while the bottom lane is already down. And they know that there is a ward there, but they don't have another sentry ward. We have actually put a travel up on the Enigma. So if he dies before he does a black hole, he will be able to be back again very soon. Hand of God going through for the top lane. It's gonna be Invoker. It's gonna be staying alive. And they can't say the same for Smasher though. Queen of Pain unstoppable, picking up the last hit. Rabbit being used. Black hole catches 2, and Lich Ultimate bouncing through. And I saw Veil of Discord, and that is GG. That is a 4-man wipe, and the only one alive is the Invoker, who is, by the way, not in his base and doesn't have a TP. And GG Go Next gets called because this is a GosuLeague match. It's a Division 2 match. It's like I said, league system. So everybody faces each other twice. You get a point for each win, and at the end of the season, the team with the most points wins. So we're gonna have another match between these two teams to see if WhyAre can do better next game, can get themselves a point. We're gonna wait until everybody disconnects so that we can go. Looks like that's almost the case though. As in, everybody already disconnected of the Radiant team.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
My name is Sheever. I am a GosuGamers caster. Subscribe to my YouTube on youtube.com/SheeverGaming. That's the way to support me. If you want to do that, then thank you. And if you want to know more about GosuLeague, go check out GosuGamers.net/Dota2. And there is a button on the right side of the page and you see just GosuLeague Season 4. And then you can click on that and you can find everything that you want. And we're going to jump ourselves into game number 2 quite soon, so stay tuned for that and don't go anywhere. More Dota 2 action is going to come right up.